What it is, homies, McFloorpants all up in this hizzy. Back at you again with day 3 of Inktober. Coming at you a little late. I've been busy, what can I say? I'm always busy. The prompt for this day was bat. And I decided to return to my roots. And so I made a sexy bat lady holding a bat. So it's bat in multiple ways. Here I am doing a quick draft. I believe Plague of Gripes calls these primaries, and Plague of Gripes is the artist that I listen to the most lately when it comes to art stuff. And so I usually do a lot more of these when I don't have a time limit and I'm just working on something to really hone it in. But in this case I do 2 primaries, one with the rough out and then one that's a bit more detailed. I always do it in opposite colors so I can tell which layer I'm on. When I'm doing this without a time limit, I will do just a ton of primaries. I'll probably do about 5 or 6 separate primaries until I really hone in what I want. Although I actually am pretty proud of where I ended up in this case. All this was line work. I didn't end up coloring it. I might color it later, who knows. I hate coloring, but I do need to practice coloring because I hate it, so I avoid it. And here I am starting the timer, and my god, that first eyebrow came out perfect. Look at that. That's great. The other eyebrow took me forever to figure out. Eyes are the bane of every artist's existence, and they will all tell you that they hate doing eyes. So look at me, just completely ignoring the other eyebrow until now, and I'm just trying to get that little double hook swoop at the end. I'm just not getting it right until it took me forever. It sped up, so like you're not really gonna see all of the struggling. Here I am just adding lines for the hair, the ears. I will admit that it's kind of difficult to tell that it is a bat lady, so I gave her bat ears. She does have bat wings in the back there, but they're not super pronounced, so it's kind of difficult to tell. And she's holding a bat, you know, kind of suggestively. You know, what's she holding that bat for? I don't know. What's she gonna do with that bat? I don't know what she's gonna do with that bat. You know, probably gonna play some baseball in the bed. You know, just a little midnight baseball in the bedroom. I contemplated drawing a bunch of toes, and I opted not to, and decided last minute to just give her a sock. There we go. She's wearing a sock. I don't have to draw toes. Here I am drawing the wings. Yep, you can barely see it. I decided to flip the canvas, and by God, did it look awful. Oh my goodness, it looked absolutely positively awful. So the chin and jawline were completely wrong. The eyes are different sizes and misaligned, and that is why you flip your canvas. I know in the last video I said I often don't have to flip my canvas, but I'm often also not rushing to all hell to try and finish a drawing in under an hour. Usually when I do a drawing, it takes me 4 to 5 hours. So a lot of those kinks I kind of get ironed out in the drafting process where I'm trying to figure out the position. In this case, I turned on the primary layer again to try and get the circle of the entire eyeball, because your eyeball is actually bigger and it fills your eye socket, and sometimes drawing the full eye socket in the primary kind of helps me figure out how I want it to be aligned. I flip the canvas again and I'm attempting to finish the eyeball this way, and I kind of like how this one turned out. I can kind of tell that I'm kind of liking it, but it doesn't quite match up with the other eye, so I gotta adjust it and all that. And let me say, this is why I love digital art, because it allows me to go back and make those adjustments without having to start over. Because, you know, I make mistakes. I decided to add cat eyes, and I spent the last few minutes of the hour trying to figure out how to do blushing. And I decided, you know what? I'm gonna color later. The drawing's good. and that's all it needs to be. I really do want to finish this drawing because it has a bit of a background. I wanted to color it, you know, add skin tone and blush and all that, but I was not able to do that in this episode. Anyways, that is all for today. So Clover Pants is over and out of this hizzy.